Help standing. Oh, hello everyone. I feel like I'm like well framed right now.
Same.
To see everybody. So
This is what we wanted to do.
yes. And
This is actually
putting it through it's
This is actually
Would it play better outside? Like
60% of the size that we wanted it to be.
so what we did was it was originally a 9-foot long tunnel. If you want to hold it up. So originally it was a 9-foot long tunnel that we had assembled in order to allude to a cave. Our words were sanctuary from the rain. So when we use the word sanctuary, we looked that up, and sanctuary, it has very religious connotations. So when we thought of religious connotations, my mind went to Jesus' death and resurrection. So most likely Jesus was buried in a cave and arose from the cave. So that's how we came to this design, this shape for this design. So using that as a jumping off point, we then started to experiment with materials and ways to assemble them together. So what we did in order to make mini models, we took a double layer of plastic up to the laser cutter and made the Illustrator file. This is what this piece looks like if it were completely laid out on one sheet. So these T shapes are what we designed after we decided to do the tubes. Taking it to the laser cutter, you need to have a complete vacuum seal in order to make it work. Otherwise, you get this. Everything's cut through and not all of it is together. So, using this laser cutter sheet, we brought it back here and turned it into this, where we just put a 2-layer down and then we just soldered everything together. So then, what we did was
that was really encouraging
And
because
you-
we were like, oh, this is gonna work. But it didn't, because once we built this, Ben put it together, and he called me and he said it's not inflating, and then we realized that there's never gonna be enough air pressure.
So the
to
reason
fill this
why,
thing up.
and the reason why there wouldn't be enough air pressure is because the material is too thin. In order to get these to come together, you'll notice there are some valid holes here because you can put your hands through them. There are some valid holes throughout the entire thing. If we were to use the same plastic as Joe and Ben or Trevor and Nick, then we could have made these structures stronger with solders with welds that were strong enough to hold the material together. So the reason why it worked here is because the percentage of air to plastic is a lot stronger and the welds are stronger. So when you make this, the weight holds it down. If we increase the pressure, the seams will start popping.
As they did over here, because
In
we
this
tried using the Veronica's industrial blower and it just blew it right out. Because originally we had before we put the door on, we had the air valve that way, right here.
I've been sabotaging everybody's projects.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider like a cardboard piece.
Yes, but we wanted to use the material to the fullest of its ability.
can you use that green coconut
Okay.
blow? Give it more air pressure.
That's what he said. They used it and it blew out. That's not how high it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, super fragile.